Aloha everyone, and welcome back to my garden. It is currently 85 degrees on this Thursday afternoon. It is 3 p.m. and this is what the weather conditions are today. It's very cloudy. It's been raining a little off and on. Light rain, nothing heavy. There's some blue skies over there, but you can see the clouds are a little darker over here where I'm at. So, and it's still very windy. So a lot of the leaves from the trees are all falling in my yard and getting into my plants. Anyway, today's video is an update of the plant that I talked about in my last video. This plant right here, this orchid right here. So I finally got it in this pot last night. It took me a few days to decide, what I was gonna do with it. I don't have an orchid this big. This is the first time ever having an orchid of this size. So I was inexperienced on, how to actually pot it up or, what to do with it. So I did go ahead and use this pot that I had from Sam's Club. The reason I took so long is because the orchid is so big. I did want it in a bigger pot, but I didn't want to use that much bark because Orchiata bark here is $25 a bag. It used to be $18 and it went up just like everything else. I mean, everything's getting expensive, so I was trying to think of a way to avoid using a lot of the bark because I only had 3 bags, and the bark is hard to come by here. Like, it sells out really fast. So I still ended up using almost 1 full bag. What I did was I turned a pot, a cheap black pot, like one of these that I had laying around. I turned it upside down, placed it in here, and I used hapu'u fern stump that I had. I broke that up in pieces, placed it along the side of the pot, and then filled the rest in with the Orchiata. So I did still end up using almost a full bag, but I think it turned out good. I like the way that it looks. It does have a flower spike, so I'm hoping that I will get some flowers from this plant. I don't know what kind of orchid it is. My friend that gave it to me, he said he bought it a long time ago. He didn't remember what it was and he didn't have a tag for it. So if any of you know at least what kind of orchid it is, maybe you can leave me a comment and let me know. And then when and if I do get flowers, I can probably look it up and try to ID it. But for now, I'm just glad that I finally got it in this pot, and hoping that it thrives and it does well. The other thing that I was going to update you guys on was these dendrobiums that I got on my birthday from the private nursery. So far they seem to look okay. Like, I haven't noticed any significant signs of stress. Like, they did lose a few leaves, but nothing significant, nothing major. So that's a good sign. And the flowers are still on there, and the buds are still on there. They all still look the same. So besides some leaves dropping, other than that, they seem to be tolerating being, repotted and having all their roots pretty much cut away because of those ferns and weeds that were entangled. So, and this one still has the buds. They haven't fallen off. So that's a good sign. My oncidium that my dog got to and kind of chewed up, seems to be doing okay. And I got a comment from a viewer about my arachnis, saying that it looked very dehydrated, and I agreed. And I have been watering several times a day, trying to get it hydrated again. I think it's too soon to tell, but I mean, I haven't noticed really anything different. The smaller one, I do see a new leaf growing. So that's a positive sign, but other than that, the rest still kind of look the same. So I wanted to thank that viewer for their comment, and a few other viewers also commented. So thank you guys for commenting and subscribing. So that's today's update. I don't have anything new in bloom. I do have some spikes. So I have this one. This is my Oncidium baby raspberry chocolate, and this one is looking good. This spike has been in bloom for a while, and then I'm just waiting on this one now. So that one looks good. And I have some buds on this one, and something went ahead and attacked the rest of the buds. So, I mean, I have 4 left, but I was looking forward to a very full spike on that one. And then there's another one. As you guys can see, I have a lot of leaves in my yard right now because of all the wind. And all of these plants back here, I pretty much have them in baskets, bare root. And they seem to like it. I mean, they're doing well. This one has a new growth. You can see the roots growing. I just have some lava rock in there. So other than that, it's either just lava rock or just in there bare root without anything, or I put some Spanish moss in there. This one also has a flower spike. And so does this one. This one actually just got done blooming not that long ago. And this one looks like this. I don't have the name for it, but it's a dendrobium. And this one is also in spike. So hopefully I'll have new blooms soon. The other orchids that I got from my birthday haul are still looking pretty good. The one up there is about to open. They're still looking pretty fresh. And I have a lot of heliconias that are coming out. Sorry for the noise, guys. I live next to a main road. People are always speeding back here, so that's the reason why I wanted a waterfall, to help drown out the noise. It helps a little, but then you can still hear all the cars. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. That was today's garden update. And if I have or see anything you know, worth making a video over, I will show you guys what I got going on in my garden. But I just wanted to update everyone on this. I'm happy how it turned out. Looks like something's eating the leaves on this one. I didn't take notice if it was like that when I got it, or that's something new. Oh, the other thing is that I did clean up the leaves a bit. I trimmed off several that had spots that looked like this, that covered majority of the leaf. So I don't know if that's some kind of a virus or fungus or whatever it may be, but I trimmed a bunch of them, and I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. If anybody knows what it is or thinks they know what it is, can they leave me a comment? Let me know if they think I should go ahead and cut it off now. But other than that, it seems to look okay. There's a lot of new growths on this plant, and so far I only noticed that one spike, so hopefully I'll get some flowers out of this. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, aloha everyone. Bye bye.